Here we have for sale our 2021 on a 70 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 300 model, so a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre Eco Blue diesel Euro 6 engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. This is the short wheelbase or L1 limited panel van with the 6-speed manual gearbox, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. There's a number of really nice optional extras to speak of on this particular van, so stick around to see those when we get particularly into the cab. And of course, there's lots of bits which have been added on afterwards as well to further enhance the vehicle as well. So by all means, we'll run through all of that. We'll also have a really good look at the condition of this particular example, talk to you a bit about what we've done to it during our preparation as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. Looking here then at the rear of the van, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles all round, the bumpers, so the rear bumper here, the front bumper, the wing mirror covers, and also bits of trim like these down the side of the vehicle as well. Bits which have been added then while we're here looking at the rear of the van, we can see that this one has got a lovely rear spoiler which has been added. There's also a nice set of black roof bars, black side bars, and these very nice, what are known as TXM 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated for the van with load rated tyres, and they're all absolutely brand new, so you don't need to worry about any curbing marks or tyre wear on those. They're all absolutely out of the box. Looking at the condition then at the rear of the van, hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, but stunning condition here to the rear. There's a lovely gloss to the paintwork. It looks very, very presentable indeed. If we look down here at the colour-coded rear bumper, not only have we got parking sensors here, so they come as standard specification on the Limited. There's a couple of small little marks just here low down. That will probably come off actually, but there's a couple of small little marks I can see just here low down on the rear bumper, like this here above my finger. We see this quite a lot on vans, of course, because this is such a high traffic area of items coming in and out of the back. So as I say, a couple of little marks there. Also, while we're down here, tiny little touch in just there, a small couple of tiny marks just very low down on these rear doors just there, but that is being quite critical because, as I'm sure you can see, that is looking really, really nice here at the rear of the van. If we open up the rear doors then, you can pull on this little yellow handle. That allows you to open the door right out to its full 180 degree position, and you can do exactly the same with the other door as well. This again gives you maximum accessibility into the back of the van. This brings us on to the first factory optional extra on this van, and that is that it has got LED load lights. So the LED load lights, that goes from 2 lights to 4 lights, but also brighter LED equipment as well, which just makes a massive difference in lower light conditions. It's actually starting to sort of head into dusk here now, and is making a big difference inside the back of the van. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Brand new ply lining in the rear of the vehicle. We do this on a lot of the panel vans that come into stock with us here. Of course, it just freshens it up, provides a fantastic blank canvas for you to do what you would want with it, but also it provides protection to the van. So if you've got cargo moving around in the back of here, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your lovely new van. I can also see in the back of here, this contraption there, that tells us that this has got a roof vent, perfect for just allowing a little bit of ventilation in the back of here. Vans can have a habit of getting, some condensation in the back and things like that. Quite subtle, it's not really standing out there, especially with the roof bars on the roof. You can just about see it through there, but it's not exactly glaring at you, but a nice little feature to add to the van as well. But all in all, fantastic condition inside there. We'll continue to go around the outside of the van, looking here then down the driver's side, and this is where I like to look in the reflections down the side of the van. So if you're looking at that blue Transit Custom there in the side of the van, you can just see how clear that is. There's no big ripples or dents or anything like that. It's looking really nice and clear there. But all in all, as I say, if there's anything I can see, as you can probably tell with the rear doors, I will point it out to you. Tiny little mark just there on the very edge of the driver's door. Tiny little mark just there above my finger. You can see how small that is in comparison to my finger. All in all, Looking very nice. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab, and this is where the majority of those extras that I mentioned a bit earlier are found. Looking at the driver's door card, a couple of little hairline marks here to the plastic of the driver's door card, but all in all, not much to speak of there. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those operate, just by pulling on this dial back towards you like so. So they fold in and out. Auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers as well. 2 full remote keys, plus a non-remote spare. Now you don't often see that actually on Transit Custom, so it's quite a nice little feature to see. But as I say, you've got the 2 main keys there, which is the most important thing. Looking at the floor then, good condition of the floor, there's no rips or tears or anything like that. Tiny little hole just here, it looks like something has been screwed in there at some point in time, not causing any problems, and there's another one just there as well. So they've had something there, probably to protect it or something along those lines. But as I say, not causing any problems now. Looking lower down then, the steps in really good order. There is a little bit of wear to this. Well, that is literally what this is for, this little bit of tape just here basically. That is there to protect the step, and that is basically exactly what this is. That's why it's there, because people slide in and out of the van on that spot. So you can see that it has worn just there. Just in the entrance on the door shut here, there's a couple of little marks. You can see a touch-in just there, and a mark lower down there. That might actually come off, actually, but as I say, a little mark just there, which has been neatly touched in as well. Having a look at the driver's seat. Driver's seat's in really good order. You have got the armrest as well, which is adjustable, so you can set that to your desired height. Height adjustability of the whole seat, and this is height adjustability of the front of the seat, what they call thigh adjustment just here as well. You've also got lumbar support on there as well. Now then, onto some optional extras. This one has got adaptive cruise control. Really, really nice feature to have. You don't see that on very many Transit Customs, so it's lovely to see that. Cruise control, of course, is this the standard feature. Underneath that, you've got your volume controls for the radio. On the right-hand side, you can answer and hang up the phone and control the onboard computer. Now, people who know their Transit Customs will know that this larger screen here will tell us a few things about this van, but you will see the mileage come up on there in just a second. There we go, 39,623 miles recorded. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard as well. If we look over to the left-hand side here, then we can see that we have got lane keeping assist. That's another optional extra, or part of an in-car entertainment pack, or an ICE pack as they call it. Up on top of here then, we've got USB ports and a 12-volt socket, plenty of easy to access storage up there as well. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along that 130 brake horsepower engine. Another excuse me, optional extra. If we look down here, that little yellow writing, that tells us that we have got a 230-volt 3-pin socket in the cab. That's another factory optional extra. Looking here then, we've got the heated windscreen, heated seats and air conditioning, and heated wing mirrors. All of that comes completely as standard on the limited model, which is one of the big selling points of a Transit Custom, that you get all of that completely as standard. USB point and a 12-volt socket just there. And then if we look at the screen here in the center, this one has got satellite navigation. And when I say people who know what this means, that tells us that it has got satellite navigation. Of course, this is the usual Sync 3 screen, so you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth, but if you plug your phone in via one of the USB ports, it gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Looking into the center, you've got the nice fold-down work tray there, somewhere to store your paperwork, and a couple of extra cup holders, and of course the little hidden cup holder just down there as well. So really is fully loaded inside the cab there. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, I can see a couple of tiny little stone chips which have been touched in just there on the front arch. Looking at the front, usual stone chips to the bonnet, of course, just tiny little stone chips dotted around here to the front, as I say, very much consistent with its age and mileage. We're getting into that nice light now where these headlights start to come alive, so they've got these lovely LED daytime running lights around the outside on the van. In the camera, in the screen that I'm seeing here, they look quite yellow, but these are a bright white LED daytime running light. Look absolutely fantastic. Lower down then, we've got the front fog lights. These also act as cornering lights, so they will actually come on and illuminate the corner as you turn, depending on which way you turn. One of the things which has been changed, the Ford Trail front grille, which is here, makes a massive difference to the front end, and also the nice front splitter there as well. Front parking sensors also come as standard on the limited model. And I think when you accompany this front end styling, those lovely LED daytime running lights, the black 18-inch alloy wheels, the sidebars, I think that is a really nice, aggressive and mean looking van. I think it looks really, really smart indeed. Looking down here then, a couple of other small little touch-ins I can see just down here, and as I say, just general, generally the odd little stone chip and things like that to the front bumper. But all in all, I'm being quite critical and quite picky with it because we are, that's the way we are very fussy, and I like to point out anything which I can see, but all in all it is looking really, really smart. Little blemish just back here above my finger as well, and the tiniest little one there. Again, you can see in comparison to my finger how small that is, but a gorgeous, gorgeous looking van. During our preparation, this vehicle has been right through our workshop, so we do have evidence of service history with this particular vehicle. I believe one previous service. These are due every 2 years or 25,000 miles. So I believe we have got evidence of a previous service, but during our preparation it's been right through our workshop as well for a further full service. I believe it had rear brake pads, I believe. I've already shown you that. I don't know why I'm showing you that again. Lovely condition here to the dashboard. But yes, as I say, it's been right through the workshop, so it's got a clean bill of health, full service on it. I believe we did its first MOT also. I mentioned right at the start of the video, this is a 2021 on a 70 plate. So it was actually registered the 20th of January 2021. So it does come with the benefit of the remainder of the Ford manufacturer's warranty until the 20th of January 2024. So of course, bear that in mind. A couple of months left on that at the time of recording. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, if you haven't seen already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the price, the description, and the photography of this particular van, and of course all of the others that we've currently got in stock as well. So there's a number of vans that we hold in stock here. If this one's not for you, there's a good chance we've got something else which may be of interest. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom left hand corner of the sign. That's often the quickest way to get in contact with us and register your interest if you are at all interested in purchasing this van. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vans nationwide as well, and we can arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for private individuals or for limited companies. What a stunning looking van, and available now at Bridgend Van Centre. Thank you very much for watching.